What's up? Welcome once again. It's your boy Carcino here, and let's talk about it. Oh, people gonna be, oh God, that situation's over. See, this is what we mean by uncomfortable conversations. People want everything to be civil and just so nice. Nobody want to get into the grind no more. Nobody want to talk about what's real anymore. No, everybody want everybody to be so nice and civil as to what is nice and civil to them. With the subtlety of a sledgehammer, they turn around and take Maria Taylor's job and make it into a mockery. Now, for weeks we have known Maria Taylor was going to leave because all of the leaked stories that came out before, get it? Before the Rachel Nichols incident. Okay? So before the Rachel Nichols incident, this was already in the works. Meaning that they've had this Rachel Nichols thing in-house for over a year. And right before her contract or she decides to leave, they put out a piece to try to make her look ungrateful. So the fact that the information leaked to the public, the press, and ESPN has all this dog it on its face was well deserved for what they put her through. Because you tried to villainize her to make it seem like she was unworthy and asked for too much. How dare you? And then, to top it off, the whole time, you were all preparing to replace her. This whole time, you wanted her to work for peanuts with all her sports knowledge and everything that she possessed. You wanted her to basically be grateful that you gave her a slight bump. And she should be happy just to have that. So when she realized her worth and says, well, I'm going to take my chances because I think I got a better offer someplace else. Better environment. So when she made that transition, you didn't care. Because you were already grooming a replacement. Somebody that you had in the waiting. Meet Ashley Brewer. Now, Ashley Brewer, nothing wrong with Ashley. This is not an attack on Ashley whatsoever. But ESPN just gave Ashley Brewer a contract extension. There was no slander in the press. There wasn't the fact that she's asking for too much. They decided to extend her contract while she was still signed. No problems. No fuss. No fight. This is who they wanted all along. And what of her qualifications? Well, she used to swim at USC. And then she somehow became an anchor at ABC 7 in Los Angeles. An anchor? That's mighty noble of her to make her an anchor there. Then she gets a job on ESPN, and now they want to put her on Sports Nation. And they're going to start expanding her role, grooming her to be a replacement for Maria Taylor. See, I keep my eye on the sparrow so I see things coming before they even hit. So I was trying to keep you guys abreast to the situation. Now watch everybody piggyback off this. And they try to act as if this never happened from anyone else. Watch. Or they just be like, oh, this is a good move. Neil Everett was leaving. Now that they didn't sign Maria Taylor, they got some money to use to throw around to keep Neil. So this is what they'll do, because according to them, from what it appears to look like, it only matters what we're only going off color. They'll just grab another African American, throw them on the screen, and say, look how woke ESPN is. Wow. Unbelievable. And let's not forget, she comes in on the heels of a messy divorce with Jay Cutler and his wife. Oh, Ashley's in the middle of dating him in the process. Good old smoking Jay Cutler. Yep, that sure hit the spot. Who's doing nothing but enjoying retirement, long as he gets to drink a bunch of Dos Equis. So, this wasn't a red flag for ESPN, or saying, hey, this could lead to a mess that we don't really need. They thought, yep, no problem here. Contract extension, just more press for us. No, it's not an attack on Ashley. She's just a young blonde woman from California, in California, doing California things. And her covering sports is what they want. This is who they want down the road, good people. They want her to be what ESPN is all about. Jimmy Pitaro. Oh, he's gonna love that. Now, this is the list that everyone has in front of them as the replacements. Oh God, Katie Nolan, Jesus Christ. Why would anybody be thinking about her? But this is what Espns want. Everyone's like, oh, this is a audition for Maria Taylor. She's auditioning to see if they're going to sign her and keep her. Audition for what? Audition for what? Why come when we get something, it's an audition? What is she auditioning for? The job is hers. She's got a deal just like anybody else. Why has it got to be an audition? The Olympics is an audition. No, she's part of the family. She signed her deal. She has a deal. She's not auditioning for anybody. Did she audition? I don't even want to know what she did to audition. But y'all used the money, instead of paying Maria, you paid to keep Neil, who was going to leave, and you decided to increase the contract of Ashley Brewer because you have plans for her. Who definitely don't have the requirements or the resume of a Maria Taylor. But Jimmy Pitaro, right? You want to know about him? Just go on the Patreon. Find out all you need to know about good old Jimmy. I'm sorry, James, right? Now that you've seen the truth, watch what happens next. then you could always say old Carcino was right when you see her moving up the ladder at ESPN. Because this is going to be a progression that's going on down the road. And people are going to be like, oh man, look at that. She's so beautiful. And this is not an attack on you. I just don't believe in your qualifications of what you do. And the fact that because of your privilege, I feel that you were put into this position. That's all. That's all. So this isn't about me and the way I think. It's about what the public thinks. As they're going to try to ease her in with the subtlety of a sledgehammer. Total manipulation as you take somebody who's basically inexperienced at the position and try to groom them to be everybody else's boss when other people who are experienced enough to have this position is overlooked and have to turn to her. Yep, and poor Kayla Johnson, right? They blame Kayla for everything, and Kayla had to go. She told HR that it was her who definitely, she thought human resources was there to protect her. But nope, Kayla Johnson, the only person who was punished in this entire situation, not Rachel, Kayla Johnson, the digital video producer, was suspended 2 weeks without pay for playing the audio for Maria Taylor. And we and the general public has never heard the full audio. That's an edited, redundant version that we heard. There is a full audio that we have never heard, that has been floating around ever since. This woman did not record Rachel Nichols. And I say it very slowly so that people can process it in their brains. They tried to make it as if this black woman betrayed Rachel. As Rachel put out on social media, I can't believe I was betrayed. Someone that I trusted, you weren't betrayed. She didn't set you up with a mic and record you and bug you. You went in there hot mic'd. You hot mic'd yourself. She didn't realize that what she was saying in her conversation was all recorded. And that mistake cost her dearly. That conversation, which should have been private, was made public, and a storm came. And the only casualty in this situation was Kayla Johnson, who had to lose her job there after they suspend her 2 weeks without pay. She decided to leave ESPN, and some of the other colleagues left with her. And I want to say you are not forgotten, Kayla Johnson, not at all, for your sacrifice. And God will reward you. Life will reward you. And whatever you're going through in life right now, you got people that's going to support you and be there no matter what. Because what you did was a noble thing that happens all the time. And unfortunately, you're dealing with a very corrupt place, an environment, very toxic work environment that no one should have to go through or endure. But now the light has been shined on them, and they're losing. They're losing badly. This was not a good look for them, and they're going to have to think about restructuring. like immediately, because this new so-called we're back to being the old ESPN. Every sports person's nightmare. Nope, we don't need them. And this isn't an attack on Ashley Brewer. You know, all of this and what it is really is she's probably somebody that's happy. She's got a job. You know, she's moving up in the world and things are going great. But, you know, it's like you didn't pay any dues almost. You know, and it's other people more qualified for the job. And why are you being pushed so much? You know, it's kind of making you wonder what's going on. Why these things are doing it? And things are appearing in black and white. And I want to address that before. When I said black and white, normally when I say black and white, doesn't mean color. Black and white means writing. So when I said that in the other video, I was talking about in black and white, meaning writing. But in this case, no, this is about black and white. Unfortunately. It should be about who's more qualified for the job. But they want to get rid of that young wokeness out of the entire ESPN. But they're supposed to support all of these different things. So it's very weird and confusing what ESPN's direction is. But they have who they want. And she's going to be ready on the call. Oh, they want her to be anchoring sports, all the sports. This is who they want. She loves the Phoenix Suns. Look at her. It's not an attack on you, Ashley, but it has to be brought to light. So don't forget to like the page. Don't forget to support the page. Don't forget to share the video on your social media platforms. And definitely, if you like everything you hear, please return by subscribing to the page. Hit the notification bell so all of these people won't believe you're bots and that I have fake traffic and all this craziness, which I don't even know why they would think that, but hey, it's a strange world, right? Anyway, I'm out. God bless you.